Good evening and welcome to the Valley Stadium for Worcestershire Senior Cup action between Redditch United and Kidderminster Harriers from a wet Valley Stadium. Kidderminster have two players that played with the first team on the weekend. Both Louis Francis and Pierce Loth were included in the squad as Kidderminster beat Chorley 3-1 in the National League North on Saturday. Redditch have made the one change from the defeat to Spalding on the weekend. Rhys Flanagan comes back in after his suspension. He'll captain the side with Finn Howell dropping out of the squad. Jack Loughran also available from the bench this evening. Three youth players on the bench as well for Redditch United. An exciting time for those players here today at the Valley Stadium. Palmer with the kick. It's bounced back here towards Cameron, who bulldozes his way through. Now Reynolds on the left hand side. Gets to the byline, gets the cross in, and Cameron's in there, and it's 1-0. And unsurprisingly, Alex Cameron with a fast start. He started the move, and he finished the move in the end with a tap in from 3 or 4 yards. This is what he does well, Cameron. Plays it to Reynolds, gets himself into the box. Reynolds beats his man, and a brilliant ball in by Fabian Reynolds. And a brilliant finish too at the back post from Cameron. Keeps his eye on the ball, and he taps it home for each 1, Kiddie 0. A bit of throwing on the near side, blocked by Ramirez. Throw in by Shambrook. And he releases Reynolds, gets the ball across goal, and it's just over his own bar by Baker. Flanagan with the ball in. Solomon, and it's 2-0. And it's the first goal of the season for Aram Solomon. And after a torrid year last year with a lengthy injury, he gets his first goal since then. And gets himself up well at the back post. Flanagan with a brilliant ball into the far post. And again, they've been beaten on the far post of Kidderminster this evening. Solomon collects. We'll try and release Reynolds there. And he's clipped by Francis. And the referee hasn't given a free kick. He's happy with the challenge. Although Fabian Reynolds' boot went further than him in the challenge. And you see Cameron's not happy with the challenge at all as the ball comes in, and quite conclusively that is a foul not given by the referee, and that is a sad sight. Fabian Reynolds cannot continue, and he's been helped off the pitch by the physio and Alex Cameron. It's a sad sight, but it means that Jack Loughran will get his home debut this evening. Didn't play, of course, against Spalding considering the fact he was suspended, but he's back now, and he'll come on then with at least over half of the first half still left to play. Scooped up into the air, and Collins with a loose pass, and that presents itself to Cameron, and it's 3-0. Alex Cameron doesn't need a second invitation to bury a chance, and his second of the evening has been confirmed. 13 goals now for the campaign for the ever prolific striker, and it was Collins with a loose back pass, and Cameron, like a shark in water, pounces, and he tucks it home for 3-0 at the Valley Stadium. Cameron holding off the defenders. Here's Warburton, punches it in. Lachlan takes it well on towards Loughran here. Plays it in towards Warburton. Good save by the goalkeeper. And it'll be squandered clear, I think, by Kidderminster. But it was a nice play from Redditch. A reverse pass in towards Loughran, who squares it for Warburton, but a nice save by Tom Palmer in the Kidderminster goal. Solomon into Flanagan, plays it through towards Loughran here as Redditch get down the left hand side once again. He cuts in field here, Loughran. Plays it towards Warburton here. Back across goal, onto his left foot, gets a shot off, and it's in. And Redditch have a fourth goal. Matthew Warburton earning his bread there with a lovely finish into the back of the net. His first goal since October as well. And it'll be Loughran's first goal involvement as well for Redditch, I believe, too. As Warburton tucks it away into that bottom left-hand corner as we look. And Palmer tries to get down, but just can't keep it out, sadly, for the Kidderminster Harriers goalkeeper. Headed towards Loughran here, and he gets a break. It's well dealt with by Kidderminster. Flanagan now on the left, trying to work a chance. Back onto his left foot here, gets it towards the back post, tapped on by Palmer, hits the post, and somehow he claims it on the rebound. Redditch wondering how this isn't 5. as Flanagan dinks it to the far post. Palmer gets a touch on the ball and just hits the post and back in. Works it out here towards Ramirez on the right hand side. Trying to get a half a yard. Gets a shot off, but just a little bit too powerful there. And in the end it goes over the bar. Solomon with the turn in midfield. Looking to progress it from the back with Dudley Toole now. Punches one in towards Jack Loughran here. Tries to put the ball over to the far side. Danny King does well to keep that ball in play. And that's a lovely bit of movement on the right hand side. King is through on the right, puts it in. Alex Cameron in the area, and it's 5-0 to Redditch United. And Alex Cameron adds the 5th goal, his hat-trick of the evening, and his 14th goal of the season too for the ever prolific striker. Always in the right area. Danny King with a lovely ball in. He did well to keep it in the first place. Great ball in towards Cameron, and the defence will split open for the 5th time this evening. And that's Cameron there destroying the camera. Cameron will give chase, headed away. Here's Lachlan to try and pick up the pieces now. Cuts in fields. In towards Loughran, who's free on the left-hand side. Good save by the keeper again. And it's just scampered away by Kidderminster. Great run by Lachlan in towards Loughran. And his attempt is saved at point-blank range from Palmer. Free kick over the wall from Kidderminster, and that's claimed by Warmington. His first bit of action of the evening. And he'll try and set the counter-attack quickly here, and they've got Loughran in, and what a touch that is by Jack Loughran into the penalty area, and what a challenge by McDonald sliding in. All for the world. It looked like Jack Loughran was in there to make it 6. A brilliant ball by Warmington all the way to the attacker, but look at this first touch. Brilliant first take by Loughran. Equally as good challenge by the defender. Owen on towards Flanagan. Dinks the ball over the top. Allows Danny King in here. Can he get the shot off? He plays it instead. Deflected. Lachlan's there, and it's 6-0 to Redditch. And a lovely move again with Reece Flanagan's dinked ball over the top. King with the unselfish play. And yes, it was a lucky ricochet as it fell back towards Liam Lachlan inside that penalty area. But he finishes it well, and clinically so. King here maybe could have shot there, but it was deflected anyway into the path of Lachlan. Won't be an assist for that though for Danny King, sadly for him. However, Redditch have their 6th, and Liam Lachlan has his first of the night as well. Well, Redditch certainly responding well after that 7-0 loss against Spalding. Thumped into the air by McDonald. It's a bit of a scrap for it with Lachlan there. Flanagan out towards King on the right hand side for Redditch. In front of the Sally Swan stand to our right. Lachlan with the ball into the penalty area. Headed back across goal. Dudley Toole's in there, and it's deflected and thumped clear by Kidderminster. And Dudley Toole's eyes would have lit up here with the sight of goal as it was nodded back across the goal by Kidderminster's own player. And Dudley Toole just couldn't get the connection. Cameron flicks it on, and Jack Loughran now will try and bombard his way down the right hand side. He has done here away from Kirby into the penalty area. Plays it across. Cameron. Back it goes. The effort from Bing, and it's a little bit too high by the young central midfielder from the F&E programme. Not quite his best attempt. Warburton's ball over the top. And giving chases Loughran here. Trying to get away from McDonald. Gets a shot off, hits the post. And it's come out to Flanagan on the edge of the area. We'll try and work something of this. Now Warburton. Crosses deflected up into the air. Flanagan will get there back towards King. And that's gone off the arm, has it, of the Kidderminster player it has. It was square there, it came off. But the ball over the top. And Loughran chasing, looking for his first Redditch United goal. Excellent first touch away from the pressure. But just hits that upright, sadly for him. Warburton with the free kick, and it's parried away by the keeper. And it will be tapped out by McDonald. There's Luca McDonald. Now into the left-hand side for McDonald. Ball into the penalty area. Oh, and that's a clumsy challenge, and that will be a penalty kick. And youth player Jaden Dreckett-Tapin in the end catching George Dalton in the penalty area. Good ball in by McDonald to that far post. Good first touch as well. It was just caught there by the young fullback. Dalton will take. right-footed, and he buries the chance. And Kidderminster do have something on the board to show about today, and George Dalton has scored it with 3 minutes to go, and Redditch will be disappointed not to keep a clean sheet, but a good penalty there from the youth man. And that is it. Full time. Redditch United 6, Kidderminster Harriers 1 at the Valley Stadium in the Worcestershire Senior Cup this evening. A prolific display. 3 goals from Alex Cameron, 1 from Warburton and 1 from Solomon inside the first half an hour, set Redditch on course. Liam Loughlin added the 6th in the second half before George Dalton's penalty got Kidderminster something on the board today. But that's Alex Cameron's first hat-trick of the season as well. A man in his form, getting 14 goals, and we're not even at the halfway stage yet of the campaign. Brilliant record for him. For Redditch, it's a chance to bounce back in the league on Saturday, as well as they welcome Banbury to the Valley Stadium before heading to Corn on the Tuesday after that, and then having a good little bit of a rest until they play Sudbury on the 20th of December. But at full time here at the Valley Stadium, Redditch United 6, Kidderminster Harriers 1.